down and we're going to start in Shavasana. So make your way onto your back. Extend your legs out long. Turn your palms to the ceiling. If there's another way you'd like to place your arms, feel free to organize yourself any way that's comfortable. You might roll around, fidget a little bit, get some tension out, some distraction out, and eventually settle in. Close eyes. Let the back of your body drop into the earth. Let's take 3 big cleansing breaths. Big, full breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Two more like that. Big breath in, fill the ribs up side to side, front to back. Open mouth, exhale. One last big, full, expansive breath into the torso. And a big sigh. And just let your breath breathe itself at its own pace, its own rhythm. And as you do, soften your attention. Much of what we experience as reality is illusion. We make up stories about things, we make assumptions, we misidentify pain for pleasure, the impermanent for the permanent, and we create suffering by believing this illusion is reality. In yoga, we call this Maya, the power that veils the true nature of reality, the great distractor that clouds the truth and pulls us away from the unchanging universal wisdom we hold within ourselves. Practicing yoga is a journey of unveiling, of declouding, of removing layers of illusion or Maya that keep us from seeing the truth. Yoga gives us tools like self-inquiry, discipline, meditation, surrender, and many others that develop our consciousness, quiet our minds, and purify our hearts. As we cut through the Maya and peel away the layers of illusion, what remains is the eternal, unchanging self. And as Yoga Sutra 1.3 says, when the seer rests in their own true nature, all illusion falls away. When the seer rests in their own true nature, all illusion falls away. Today, perhaps you turn your focus deeper and deeper within. Move towards your true nature and let the baggage of illusion, Maya, fall away. Start to stretch your arms overhead. Reach your fingertips away from your toe tips. Get longer. Maybe you open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Maybe you yawn. And then draw your knees into your chest, giving them a little squeeze. Start to rock side to side. Massage across the lower back. Let that trickle into the head and the shoulders. Take some rolls right and left there. And let's come into happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling. Grab for the outer edges of your feet. If that's too much, catch for the outer ankles. And pull your feet down. As you pull down on the feet, push the feet into the hands. Try and reach your lower back towards the floor. Give the chin a little tuck, lengthen through the back of the neck. And then maybe you take some gentle rocks side to side. Once again, massaging through the lower back Maybe getting into the hips and the hamstrings a little more. If one leg starts to straighten and then the other, that might be nice. Just take a few breaths here. And then draw the legs back in towards your chest, but bring the hands behind your thighs. Pull the belly in and start to rock forwards and backwards. Take a few rocks, 3, 4, 5. And when you're ready, any way you'd like, make your way into downward facing dog. Can you find some small movements in your down dog to refine it? Spread the fingers wide. Maybe give the head a shake, yes and no. You could rise to the toes. You could pivot the heels. Then let's all take some slow pedals. I want you to bend your left knee and reach your right heel towards the floor. As you reach your right heel towards the floor, can you peel your right toes away from the floor? Push into the hands, keep the hips lifted high. Take another full breath in. Full breath out. And then change legs. Bend the right knee, reach the left heel towards the floor. As you send energy down and out through that left heel, can you pick your left toes off of the floor? This helps to find lift through the front of that left leg, engaging the quad, the muscle above the kneecap, which in turn help you find more length in the back of that leg. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And then start to pedal through the legs at your own pace. Right and left a few more times. Eventually extend down and out through both heels evenly. Tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, rise to your toes. Roll forward into modified up dog. Knees soften to the floor. Heart pulls through the arms. Push the floor away with the hands. Draw the shoulders back over the wrist. Make sure the shoulders are down, away from the ears. Neck is long and easy. Take a full breath in. Exhale, roll yourself back into downward dog. Twice more like that. Tuck the chin, rise to the toes. Inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, roll back. Stay in your downward dog. Open your feet, mat width apart. Go wide with the legs. Gaze between your hands. That space between your hands. Bring your right hand there, and then slide your right hand a little closer to the back of your mat. Push into your right hand, lift your hips high, bring your left hand anywhere to the outside of the right leg, maybe the ankle, maybe the calf, maybe the thigh, and then start to pull your torso underneath your right arm, down dog twist. Keep the hips lifting, keep the heels reaching towards the floor. Maybe you try and lift those toes away from the floor again. One more full breath in. And full breath out. Change sides. Left hand replaces right hand. Push into that left hand. Lift the hips. Catch the outside of that left leg with your right hand. Keep the hips high as you turn your torso underneath that left arm. Heels reach to the floor. Maybe the toes lift away from the floor. Take another full breath in. And full breath out. Release the hands to the top of your mat. Start to pedal those legs again and walk your feet to your hands. Take your time. Once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, open them hip width apart. Spread the toes. Soften the knees, let your belly drape over your thighs. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Pull on the elbows. Use that to help shift your weight into the toes. Heavy the head. Heavy the shoulders. Push into your feet, and even with bent knees, see if you can lift your sit bones a little higher towards the sky. We're here for 5. Feel free to move around if that's calling you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your arms release. Soften your knees. Roll up to stand. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Soft or maybe closed eyes. As we remind ourselves of that intention to cut through the illusion, the Maya, to shed layers that are untrue, to turn deeper and deeper inward towards our true nature. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, heart lifts, palms press. Big exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, find a half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Crawl your hands to the left, find a wide-legged straddle. Toes turn in slightly, heels turn out. Right hand to the floor or a block. Inhale, left arm to the sky for a twist. Press down and out through the feet. Get longer from tail to head. Take another breath in. Exhale, thread your left arm through, catch for the outside of that right leg. Anywhere you can, maybe ankle, maybe calf, maybe thigh. And then walk your right fingers as far forward towards the side wall in front of you as you can. Start to twist yourself underneath that right arm. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, think cow spine, sit bones lift, heart and gaze lift. Exhale, cat spine, tuck the tailbone, push to the hands, dome your upper back to the ceiling, drop the head. Twice more, inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat spine. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat spine. Release the torso. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Melt that right heel to the floor. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Crawl your hands to the right. Wide-legged straddle, toes in, heels out. Left fingers on the floor or a block. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Press down and out through those feet. Get longer through your spine. Try and rotate on top of that length. Take a breath in. Exhale, thread your right arm through. Grab for the outside of that left leg wherever you can. Walk your left fingers as far forward towards that side wall in front of you as you can, and then pull yourself into that twist under your left arm. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release your fingers to the floor. Inhale, find that cow spine, sit bones lift, heart and gaze lift. Exhale, cat, press into the hands, drop the head, top the tail. Twice more, inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat. Release the torso. Walk your hands to the left. Low lunge facing front. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold right back over your legs. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Walk your hands to the left, wide-legged straddle. Right fingers down, inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread that left arm through, catch right leg. Walk your right fingers forward, twist and look under that right arm. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Release your hands to the floor just one time. Inhale, find that cow spine. Exhale, find that cat spine. Release the torso. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Crawl your hands to the right, wide-legged straddle. Left fingers on the floor, inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread that right arm through, catch outside of left leg. Walk your left fingers forward, twist underneath that left arm. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Release the hands. One time, inhale, cow spine. Exhale, cat spine. Release the torso, hands to the top of your mat, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Slowing down, checking in. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Cutting through the Maya, the illusion, shedding layers. 1 more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel to your feet, hip width apart. Yogi's choice, you can grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock, first 2 fingers in your thumbs for Padangusthasana. Or if you feel open and ready for Padahastasana, lift the feet and slide the hands under the feet. Wherever you are, inhale, pull your chest forward, get longer through the spine. On an exhale, pull your hands into your feet to fold deeper. Elbows bend to the sides. Take a couple shoulder rolls up the back. Give your head a shake whenever you need to release tension in the neck. And then keep the shoulders sliding up. Keep the head reaching for the floor. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Big toes come together. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low. Utkatasana. As you pull your weight back into your heels, maybe lift those toes away from the floor. Give them a little spread, a little wiggle, and then lightly replace them. Tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in. Get longer from hip creases to armpits, armpits to fingertips. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step, jump, float. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Shift your shoulders over your wrist. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross the body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, stay there for 3. Push into the hands, 2. Pull that thigh closer to your chest. 1, low lunge, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Notice when you open that right arm, if your right hip lifts and opens with you. Can you drop your outer right hip down a little? Find a little more lift under the front of your left hip. Work to square the pelvis a little more, and then twist from your belly button, your heart, your gaze. Anchor through your back big toe. Zip your inner thighs together. Keep this shape. Rise up and into a twisted high lunge. Inhale, get taller through the head. Use your exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, front lunge, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, slice open, warrior 2. Seal the outer edges of both feet down. Use that to power up your back leg and to open wider through your front knee. Turn both palms to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten the legs. Reach the arms overhead, create some length, some space. Exhale, back into your warrior 2. Palms to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten the legs, stretch. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, skandasana at the back of your mat. Left toes turn out slightly. Left knee bends, fingers can come to the floor. Your heart, they could open wide, they could bind. Try and spin your right toes to the ceiling. Let your hips move closer to the floor as you reach the heart out and up. Get longer through the spine. We're here for a breath in. We're here for a breath out. Hands to the floor. Crawl yourself into lizard facing the top of your mat. Both hands come inside your right foot. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Take a moment. You might stay on the hands. You could drop to the elbows. You could place a block under the forearms. Relax the head and shoulders. Great place to close the eyes. And use your breath. With every exhale, see if you can let go a little more. One more full breath in. And empty as you exhale. Come back up to your hands. Keep them inside that right foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Moving towards Parsvakonasana, side angle. Seal your back foot down. Push your right knee open with your right arm. Reach your left arm towards the front of your space. Turn your left thumb to the ceiling as if you were going to shake someone's hand with that left hand. And then start to push your right arm into your right leg to help you turn your torso underneath that left arm. Push down and out through your feet. Get longer through your spine as you twist. Power through that back leg. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through your right leg. Reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, turn your right toes in. Fold your torso over your left leg. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Low lunge. And we'll flush it out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. We'll move through all of that on the left. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Pull your shoulders forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Cross the body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Low lunge. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm to the sky. And on this side, same thing. As you twist, notice if that left hip pops up. So you can drop your outer left hip down. Lift underneath the front of your right hip. Square the hips to the floor a little more. and then rotate from belly button, heart, and gaze. Anchor through your back big toe. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep this shape. Rise up in it. Twisted high lunge. Inhale, get taller through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, front lunge. Exhale, slice open, warrior two. Shoulders are soft. Can you find the outer edges of both feet? Power through that back leg and then open wider through that front knee. Turn both palms to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten that front leg, arms reach up, find space. Exhale, back into your warrior two. Both palms to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Right toes turn out a little bit, left toes spin to the ceiling. Again, any arm variation you'd like. Pelvis is heavy, but spine is long. Shoulders are wide, face is soft. One more breath in. Full breath out. Fingers to the floor to help you crawl into your lizard at the top of your mat. Both hands come inside that left foot. Lower your back knee and tuck the toes. Take a moment to find this shape on this side. You could stay on the hands. You could soften the elbows. You could drop to the elbows. You could use blocks. You might close your eyes. Find your breath. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Come back to your hands. Tuck your back knee, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Seal that right foot down, working into Parsvakonasana. Push your bottom knee open with that left arm. Right arm reaches forward, right thumb turns to the ceiling, again as if you were gonna shake someone's hand with that right hand. Keep that happening. Push bottom arm into bottom leg and then turn your torso underneath that right arm. Power down and out through the feet. Can you draw your shoulders away from the ears? Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through that left leg, reach up and back. Exhale, turn your left toes in, fold over your right thigh. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat. Low lunge facing front, and let's flush it out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, maybe child's pose if you need a little extra rest. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Let's flow through that same sequence one more time. Right and left. We'll smooth it out. Inhale, rise to toes. Gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or jump. Feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lots of breath. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose for 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Try and keep the hips square to the floor. And then zip up through the inner thighs, anchor through that back big toe, rise up, twisted high lunge. Take a breath in, twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, front lunge, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, slice open, warrior two. Both palms to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, warrior two. Palms to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten and stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Any arms, we're just here for one breath in. And one breath out. Fingers to the floor, lizard to the top of your mat, but this time, keep that back knee lifted. Moving right into our extended side angle, seal your back foot down. Left arm reaches forward, spin your torso under that left arm. Shoulders soft. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs, reach up and back. Exhale, right toes turn in, fold over your left leg. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, low lunge. Flush it out, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose for 3, 2, 1. Low lunge. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm high. Anchor through that back big toe. Zip up through the inner thighs. Rise up into twisted high lunge. Take a breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, front lunge. Exhale, slice open, warrior two. Both palms to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten, lengthen, stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Both palms to the ceiling. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Take a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Take a moment to find your arms. We're here for one breath in. And one breath out. Fingers to the floor, crawling into your lizard. This time, back knee stays off the floor. Seal your back foot down. Right arm reaches forward. Spin your torso underneath that right arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Reach up and back. Exhale, left toes turn in. Fold over your right thigh. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. And let's find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, maybe child's pose. Listen to your body. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Roll up slowly. And just like a snake shedding its skin, shed the old, shed the false, shed the distracting, shed the Maya. Hands to heart center. Reset. We'll find Vrikshasana tree pose on the left leg with that right leg lifted. So take your time. Bring that right foot either to your inner calf or inner thigh. Option for hands in front of the heart or maybe behind the heart in reverse prayer. Wherever you are, roll the shoulders back and down. Press leg and foot into each other. Zip up through the pelvic floor. Tailbone softens. Shoulders soften. Eyes soften. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right foot next to your left. One-legged mountain with that left leg, and we'll find a twist. Right hand comes to the outside of your left leg. Get taller through the spine, extend your left arm behind you, work your gaze towards that left thumb. This might be where you stay, or maybe that right hand slides to the outside of your left foot, and you work to straighten that left leg any amount. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Rebend that left knee. Arms reach overhead. Pull the belly in. Extend that left leg. Stay for a breath in. Big transition. Exhale, standing splits. Sweep that left leg through and up. Drop your forehead towards your bottom shin. Walk your fingers in line with your right toes, or maybe catch that bottom ankle with one or both hands. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, step, step, or jump. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, move it through. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Press down into your feet. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the right, Parvrita Parsvakonasana. Left arm hooks to the outside of that right leg. Palms in prayer, keep them there for a moment. Press the palms together, work your heart center towards your thumbs. And then here too, can you drop that outer right hip a little bit, twist more from the torso, and stabilize from the hips. Keep that happening. Gaze to the floor. Parvrita Utkatasana. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. Knees are bent. And then start to rework that twist. Here now, if you'd like to take a variation, feel free. You could fly the arms wide. You could half bind that right arm behind you. You could drop into a squat and take side crow. Wherever you are, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Take your time. Have a moment in that fold. Shake it out. Let it go. Soften the knees. Roll up slowly. Shedding, peeling away, letting go. Roll the shoulders back. Hands to your heart. Tree pose, other side. We'll stand on that right leg. Left foot comes to your right calf or inner thigh. And again, your choice. Hands in front or behind the heart. Shoulders back here. Push foot and thigh into each other. Zip up through the pelvic floor. Soften the tailbone, soften the shoulders, soften the face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot next to right. One-legged mountain with that right leg into a twist. Left hand on the outside of that right leg. Right arm reaches behind you. Turn your gaze back and around. This might be where you stay. Maybe left hand slides to the outside of that right foot. Push into your bottom foot to get taller and then lengthen that right leg any amount. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One-legged mountain. Bend that right knee in and up. Arms overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, stretch that right leg. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, standing split. Sweep that leg through. Drop the head to your bottom shin. Walk the hands in line with the left toes or catch that left ankle. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, step, step, or jump those feet back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, prayer twist left, Parvrita Parsvakonasana. Keep the hands at the heart center for now. Push palms together. Work your heart towards your thumbs. And then level out the hips. Drop that outer left hip down a little more. Keep this shape. Gaze to the floor. Parvrita Utkatasana, back foot steps forward. Knees are bent. Work that twist here now. If you'd like to take another arm variation, go for it. Fly the arms, half bind, maybe side crow. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Drop the head. Shake it out. This time stay here. Heel toe your feet, mat width apart. Bend the knees for prayer squat. Great place to place a block underneath the pelvis if you need a little more support. Push the knees open wide. Roll the shoulders back. Soft eyes, easy breath. Right fingertips reach down and out to the right. Push that right knee wide and then use your muscles to keep that left knee wide as you reach your left arm on a high diagonal. Spread through the collarbones, maybe stay here. Maybe left arm half wraps behind. Maybe right arm wraps in front of that right leg and around for a full bind. 2 breaths. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Use your exhale to open that left shoulder. 1 more breath in. As you exhale, release. Left side, left arm inside left leg. Fingers down and out. Right arm reaches up. Use those muscles to keep that right knee wide. Spread across the chest, the collarbones. Maybe stay, maybe half bind, maybe full bind. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, open that top shoulder back. 1 more breath in. And out. Fingers to the floor, straighten the legs, drop the head, take some gentle sways, side to side. Use those sways to take 2 or 3 tiny steps back, almost to the middle of your mat, and then walk your feet together. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep the arms alongside your body. As you rise to the toes, diver's pose. Reach the heart forward, straighten the legs. Kakasana, crow pose. Hips stay high. Bring your hands to the floor close to the toes. Open the knees wide and bring the knees as high up on your arms as you can. Start to shift your weight towards your fingers. Maybe that lightens your feet enough where you can pick 1 foot off and then the other. Maybe both feet lift. Just so, big toes come to touch, heels squeeze to tush for 5. Push the floor away with the hands, pull the belly in. 4. Chaturanga in. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Bring that right knee behind your right wrist. Walk your left knee and left toes as far back as you can. Take a breath in to lengthen. And when and if you're ready, exhale and fold. Starting to slow things down, including that breath. In this shape, just notice what you might be holding on to that isn't helpful, that isn't useful. And just like our Maya, our illusion, isn't helpful, it isn't useful. Can you use your breath here to soften those spots, to release, to let go? Start to walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, downward dog. And take what you need in your down dog. Little pedal, you could open your mouth, stick out your tongue, you could flutter the lips. When you're ready, inhale your left leg high, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Left knee behind that left wrist. Walk your right knee and right toes as far back as you can. On an inhale, lengthen. When and if you're ready, exhale and fold. Same thing on this side as you settle in. Just do a little body scan. Notice where you might be holding on to things that are not useful. And try and send your breath there. Release, let go. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, last down dog of class. Take what you need. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze past your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, jump or step your feet through your hands. Have a seat and then make your way all the way onto your back. Knees are bent. Feet are flat, heels are in close to your tush. We'll take 2 back bends today, your choice. You can make this as restorative or as challenging as you like. I will talk us through a bridge and then an Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you have a block close by and you do take supported bridge, then just hang out there for both back bends. Again, heels are in close to your tush, feet are hip width apart, arms alongside your body, setting up for Setu Bandha. Take a breath in to prepare. On an exhale, press into the heels, lift the hips. Interlace your hands underneath you, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Press down into the arms to puff the chest. Press down into the feet to lift the hips. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release the arms, slowly lower, all the way to the floor. Heel toe your feet a little wider, let your knees knock in towards each other. Fall in bridge. And just breathe. Yogi's choice as we move into our second back bend. Maybe it's bridge again, maybe it's full wheel. Heel toe those feet in, hip width apart, heels in close to your seat. If you're taking Setu Bandha, one more time, arms alongside your body. If you're ready for Urdhva Dhanurasana, bring your hands by your ears. We're going to take a little pause on the top of our head today. So press into the feet, press in the hands, inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift to the top of your head. So just bring the top of your head to the floor and pause. Squeeze the elbows in. Press into the hands and feet again. This time, inhale, lift all the way up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, tuck the chin, slowly lower down. Heel toe those feet mat width apart, and this time sway the knees side to side. As the knees fall right, look left. As the knees fall left, look right. Good, and then back to center with the legs, feet on the floor. We're gonna take our side bend shape. I want you to press in the feet, lift the hips just a little bit, and take both hips over to the right side of your mat. So big shift, hips to the right side of your mat. See if you can walk your feet over to the left a little bit. And then as you stretch your legs straight, send those feet to the bottom, I guess it would be bottom or top left corner of your mat. You're gonna cross your left ankle over your right ankle, and then bring your right hand to your hip and press that right hip towards the floor. If you can press into your elbows and shift your shoulders to the left a little more, turn your gaze to the right, go for it, and breathe here. Trying to even out the back of your hips on the floor, the back of your shoulders on the floor. Breathing along that outer right hip. Slowly come back through center. Bend the knees, even out the hips first. And then we'll take the other side, press on the feet, hips lift slightly. Take them all the way to the left side of your mat. Heel toe your feet to the right a little bit. And as you stretch those legs straight, send them towards that right corner of your mat. Right ankle crosses over left ankle to help lengthen that left side. Left hand comes to the top of your left hip and presses down. See if you can press in your elbows and send those shoulders to the right a little more. Turn your gaze to that left shoulder. And breathe here. Trying to even out the back of your hips into the floor. Backs of the shoulders are even. Slowly come back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Take some gentle rock side to side. And send both knees to the left, look to the right. Inhale your knees through center. Exhale both knees to the right, look to the left. Inhale back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Curl into a tight ball, forehead to knees. Squeeze the toes, squeeze the eyes, squeeze the teeth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Setting up for final rest. Again, get the little fidgets out. Move around if you need. Stay warm. And as you're ready, as you drop in physically, take a big breath in through the nose. A big sigh out. And let your energy drop in as well. start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. You might roll your head side to side. Take a little time, walking your feet in towards your seat to bend the knees. Roll to your right and pause there. Corpse pose is a death of the old version of ourselves. A death that allows us to shed the layers of illusion, of Maya. And as we make our way up to sit, we rise into a new version of ourselves. So now, as you take the time to rise up to a comfortable seat, rise into this new version of you. Maybe a little lighter, a little brighter, a little more truthful. Close the eyes and bring your hands to your heart. It can be terrifying how much chaos an individual can create out of nothing in their head, all by themselves. Abdu Samad Aslam. The Divine Light in me bows to the Divine Light in you. Namaste.